the Easter weekend saw a record $23 million raised for the annual Melbourne's Royal Children's Hospital Good Friday appeal. Funds from the appeal will go directly to programs including cardiac projects and the development of Melbourne Children's campus mental health strategy. More than $444 million has been raised for the benefit of 6 children since the appeal began back in 1931. Joining me now live for more is the Good Friday Appeal Executive Director, Rebecca Cowan. Rebecca, a record-breaking result. Congratulations, you must be delighted.
Oh, Kieran, we're thrilled. It was incredible just to see the community come together, unite once again. They've been doing this for 92 years and we all know someone who's needed the care of the Royal Children's Hospital, and the community did it this year. $23 million raised. $444 million, as you said, has been raised in the 92-year history. So we're just thrilled we were able to raise that amount of money.
Yeah, we do know certainly a lot of us have loved ones that have been through and as young ones. In fact, my nephew just turned 18. He spent much of his childhood in and out of that wonderful facility. It really is a world-class facility, Rebecca, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's a facility that is in the top 5 children's hospitals in the world. We are so fortunate to be able to access it here in Australia. It doesn't just support Victorian children, but children across the country and also internationally as well. And it provides not only that life-changing care, but life-saving as well. And I'm just seeing the images that are coming up on the screen, and our 2 faces of the appeal, both cardiac patients. One of them, Aru, needed a heart transplant, and Arlo has had 6 operations in his first 5 months of his life on his heart. So both those families constantly say the hospital saved their children's lives. And we hear that time and time again, just what the hospital's done for so many, countless families and their kids.
We touched on a few of the projects that the funds will go to this year, like the cardiac projects, the mental health strategy and so on. Mm-hmm. Can you give our viewers a broader sense of the practical impact that the donations, that these funds will have for sick children and their families?
Yeah, sure. So we fund, the funding provides a lot of different programs that we support. And as the CEO, Bernadette, of the hospital says, it takes it from being a really good hospital to a great hospital. So it's state-of-the-art equipment, it's world-class research, working with the MCRI. It's that really important family patient-centred care where they're focusing not just on the sick child, but supporting the whole family as well. So you mentioned the mental health strategy. We're supporting that this year, and that's just going to be continuous because we know, especially over the last few years, in particular with COVID, just how important it is, mental health, not just for the children, their families, but also all of the staff as well, the clinicians, the doctors, everybody at the hospital. And then there's other projects, all the electrosurgical units. They're used in every surgery, about 15,000 surgeries. They're all being upgraded, and that's also something the Good Friday Appeal is funding. So a lot of different projects, plus leadership and training as well, so the hospital can continue to attract the brightest minds, not just here in Australia, but also across the world too.
And as we touched on, it's been going since 1931, and I know that you and the various other organisers want to make sure that we know it's not just about the television and the televised fundraising, that there are the tin rattlers, thousands of committed volunteers that have done their bit.
Oh, everybody's done their bit, from school kids raising money for the kids. We had one school, it's called the ICANN Challenge, and they raised over $217,000. Group 4 schools, they walked 50 kilometres from St Kilda to Frankston, and that's how much they raised, over $200,000, which is just incredible. You mentioned tin shakers all across the state. We have people shaking tins. So we estimate it's about 100,000 volunteers that support all throughout the year, and especially on the really important day of Good Friday. The CFA, 72 years of being involved through to, Rotary, Lions, the RCH auxiliaries. I could go on. There's so many businesses, big, small, our media partners, community groups, everyone just getting behind it. And I'm really fortunate in the role that I do, and so is everybody who works for the Good Friday Appeal. We get to see the best in people, and people are very, very generous, and it helps everyone connect together. It's part of our DNA, and it's something we should be really, really proud of.
Rebecca Cowan, Executive Director of the Good Friday Appeal, thanks and congrats once again.
Thank you, Kieran. Thanks so much.